This is a matchup of ACC versus Big 12. Two conferences perpetually battling for respect, added intrigue with both teams ranked in the top 15. Welcome to Tempe, Arizona. This is Mountain America Stadium, the home field of the Arizona State Sun Devils. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on last season's national champions, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Sun Devils will kick this deep to begin the game. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Tigers' offense is on the field for the first time today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I remember the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
And then first down, right back to the running game. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
And this is exactly how they wanted to start when they opened up this game, especially on the road. This is a really well-blocked play. Pick up a good chunk of yards. And if you're the offensive line, this is what you've talked about all week in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front. Running back, plenty of room to pick up those good yards.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pass caught, can he get in? And he will score! Touchdown, Tigers!
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Arizona State's offense comes out for their first possession today. Not a whole lot of mystery about the way this offense attacks you. You got a quarterback and a wide receiver coming off monster games. The defense has seen the tape all week, but what can they do about it, Kirk?
Now, last week, it was just pitch and catch. They pretty much did anything that they wanted to. Quarterback puts up big numbers. Obviously, his go-to target is his receiver. Now, here we go. A week later, same offense, same opportunity. What will this defense do to try to slow down the quarterback, get him out of rhythm, mixing some blitz, mixing in some zone, just trying not to let this wide receiver go off once again.
Now it's 2nd down here. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. Caught quickly. Gets some space around the 30. And they keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And the Sun Devils come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Early in the season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field. You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Trying for a fourth down completion. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Running play goes backwards. Makes it second down and 12 now. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Oh, he fought hard there. Broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent the deep ball. The Tigers will line up to punt it away. And the punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Can they put together something here? Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Moves out of the pocket. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. The Sun Devils looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Timeout, Clemson.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Snags a quick throw. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. And the Sun Devils will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Touchdown, Arizona State. They finish off the scoring drive. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. They're very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Returner decides to field it. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. There's a 1st and 10 play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. And the Tigers will line up to boot it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Choosing to return the punt. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? The pass rush closing in. Finds his target. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Fires it on the move. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And the wideout goes in motion to throw. It's Levitt. It's made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Throw to the running back in the flat. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now big decision coming up here on fourth.
It's 4th and 10. The offense on the field going for it. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. On the move now. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass is broken up. Turnover on down. What a stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Caught behind the line. It smothers. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain on that short throw. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. That'll be a sack. The defense has the last word here in this period. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. It's decent yardage on that return. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Remember, that last possession went for it 4th down and got stopped, ended up costing them a field goal. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. And the Sun Devils hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Back to throw. It's Levitt. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a 1st down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
The Sun Devils churn out another 1st down. Looking to throw again. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the 1st down marker. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. A play action, looking to throw. There's contact on the throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
Yeah, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Nobody can bring him down. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers. And now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pass caught. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down, looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Down, Clemson.
You talk about a tough matchup for this defense down in this area. What are you going to do? Quarterback puts it up in the air, and the big tight end goes over top of everybody for the touchdown.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Arizona State, 7.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. They're going to run it here. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. And the Sun Devils will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the 1st down.
No huddle here for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Breaking free at the 35. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Boy, this defense looks like they are confused, and they should be. This wide receiver is putting on a clinic here in the 1st half. He sees blood in the water right now, and he's got over 100 yards in the 1st half already.
Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Grab by the receiver. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Important 2nd down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. The field goal is good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. It's a quarterback keeper. Breaking free at the 35. Will not be brought down. QB in the clear now. Here he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. Way too much speed on that play.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
Arizona State, 10.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. Makes the catch downfield. He's in the clear. Across the 40. Inside the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, ASU. This quarterback on fire today. A much-needed score for them, trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They're continuing to fight. They try to get themselves back into this game.
PAT up and good. They trail by a touchdown, 24-17. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Pass caught, second down now. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. Well, makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And the back now goes in motion. And looking to throw now on first down. Pass complete on the crosser. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Brown. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Chris, on this play, he has nobody open. It's better than taking a sack. He doesn't get intentional grounding because where he threw it, there was an intended receiver. I think there's no harm, no foul here.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. He'll look to throw it here on second down. That's caught. It's Brown. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Timeout is called to duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. The receiver grabs it. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking for the wideout. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On first down, it's play action. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. To throw, it's Levitt. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Well, we talked to the defensive coordinator, Chris, before the game about how they worked a lot on the scramble drill this week just to be able to contain him. The coach has to be pleased with how they performed on that play.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Here's a quick catch. And the Sun Devils pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That is broken up and incomplete.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football, we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense. It puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And he'll leave the ball deep down that right side. Deep shot caught inside the 15. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11. Off the play fake on first down. On the move now. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Tempe. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with pass game. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Contact as he let the ball go. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Well, the line. Little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty.
On the set.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. Scanning the field. It's Levitt. It's an out route. The catch made. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39. The Sun Devils come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Boy, another nice completion by this quarterback and one of his receivers. You know, if I'm right, you look at this quarterback in this game alone, he's now over 350 yards. What a game for him.
He finds some space. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down at the 47.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Sun Devils pick up enough yardage to get a first down. From the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught by the receiver. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught for the completion. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. To the air. It's Levitt. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it with room to run. Touchdown, Sun Devils, to put them on top now. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
On the kickoff, his hammer sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Takes the handoff. It's Smothers. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but that's a... Move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Grab behind the line. It's Smothers.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
He missed it. Off target that time. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
He'll hand it off. He breaks free. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down. And the Sun Devils looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
It's a good positive game by the offense, and it's enough for the first down. They're already looking to get up to the line of scrimmage and get this play called to go some up-tempo. The defense has got to be alert to this and get their call and get ready to play.
Throwing off play action. Looking to scramble. Lets it fly to the wideout. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Sun Devils pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. And the Sun Devils come to the line to run the hurry up.
First down for the offense.
And then first down, they go right back to him. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. He's got it near the end zone. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Well, how about this one, Chris, for the option? Getting the wide receiver in on the option pitch. Fantastic read by the quarterback to know to give the ball up and let the shifty receiver do the rest to get it for a score. Well, the defense has got to be asking themselves, how many different guys is this guy able to pitch the ball to? This one's good for 6.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made on the right side. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's going for a big play downfield. But this one is broken up and ball's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Clemson. Too much speed for the defense. Kicking team on now for the extra point. Kirk, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, and the pass kept the defense off balance and route to a touchdown. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
The shotgun handoff here. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And the Sun Devils pick up enough to get a first down there.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
The Sun Devils have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Dropping back. It's Levitt. Checks this down to the running back. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Chris, I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. This guy's close to 500 yards passing in this game alone.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Looking to throw it again. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Working clock with the ground game. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Looking for some space. It's Brown. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
Chris, at this stage of the football game as an offensive coordinator, you're thinking about a couple things. You're playing with the lead. You have great field position. Keep running the football. And the importance of that is the clock will continue to move, and you have a chance to be able to ice this victory.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. And the Sun Devils come to the line with 1st and goal. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Arizona State.
The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, ASU. This offense really clicking.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
2nd down after the incompletion. And he drops back in the gun. Delivers quickly to the left side. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a 1st down. The Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. The misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. The tight end has got it.
Well, Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. You're down by a couple possessions. Yeah, completion is good, but truly the 2 most important things, getting the ball downfield to your receivers and making sure they're working to get out of bounds to preserve that clock, to be able to get a score, get the ball back, and have a chance to win this game.
Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown.
Well, that's the first step, Chris. They get the touchdown to bring them within 1 score, and now they got to get the ball back. They have to stay focused here. They're going to need a little luck with such little time remaining.
And the point after is good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the offense will just take a knee. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.